Hey, Cancer, my darlings. This is your very first Flashes of Light reading. This is a deck that I created, and I'm proud to share it here on this channel. Um, it'll be a memory. Creating this deck is like, because it took a full year, so a lot of time invested in healing, in knowing myself, and creating something wonderful that will give back to other generations, to my tribe, to friends, to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So there's something about that here. The way that I really don't talk like that at the beginning of my readings, but I feel like I want to go deep with you right away. Cancer, I love you, dears. I love my Cancer sisters. I don't know many Cancer masculines. Hello. I mean, maybe I do, and you're just hanging out back there. Hi. Talking to. Let's just dive in. We're the energy right now for the last half of the year is a lot about restructuring and thinking long-term stability and future goals and things like that. With Saturn retrograde, we got an eclipse season. We already have the eclipse happened, but we're in it while I'm recording this. And eclipses are about, hey, we're letting go and releasing what is old, and we are embracing and thriving in the new and new beginnings with eclipse. And you're illuminated. Your energy is the sun. Okay? Divine masculine healing, or the presence of the divine masculine in your life. When I first drew this image, through the eyes alone, I knew it was a teacher, a guide. That's how it felt to begin with. There was some criticalness that I felt to begin with around the eyes. A skeptic, skeptical about things changing. The lines that I drew around the eyes, the deep inset wrinkles that we get, the crow's feet, are from being, like living a lot and scrutinizing, skepticism, when we squinch the eyes like that. So this is about living and learning. The sun energy is about new perspective, positivity, grateful for it all. Knowing that to know thyself is to know everything. To know thyself when one is most tired, burnt out, both go the same, or alone, is to know our truest nature, and where healing begins. And being like when we see ourselves as also a strength, as a lion, and as courageous, as a presence to be reckoned with. The glow that I see on this masculine, the glow that is within, is now illuminated in our outer world. We've changed. Like, for instance, I'll bring in a personal story, leaving out names. But I know a sister who, the last time that I talked to her, within a year's time, she's making this summer completely different than she did last summer, just by saying yes, just by shifting her mindset, just by letting it in, letting the love in, just by making the best of like a situation, and like trying new things, and recognizing a shadow part of herself, and pivoting out of that energy. You sometimes get sick and tired of, I think this sister just knows themselves so well. And sometimes we even have to outsmart ourselves. Like, and I just love what I'm seeing for this sister. And seeing her witness other feminine energy glowing too. Like I'm seeing her glowing. She may not see that glow in herself yet, but the more that she gets out there and embraces, right now she's embracing the wild part of her. Okay. So this is new energy. This is what surrounds you. This is masculine strength and empowerment and taking action. And also perspective shifts. This feeling kissed by the sun. Sun kissed is why I'm saying glow. There's a glow about you. Letting your light just shine so brightly. It blinds people. You're so luminous right now, enlightened. Okay, those are the words: luminous, sun-kissed, and radiance. It also comes through in your reading today as Father, Presence, and Spirit, or one who was like that of a father, if it isn't your blood father coming through. Because he was the one that you talked to for the bright ideas or innovation or wisdom that kept you grounded or gave you courage, who taught you about courage. Or maybe about diversity is here too. I think your father could have been very stern, but you respected that and still do. He's teaching about being, what it means to be a leader in your own life is what's coming through. Okay. So, Cancer, what's above you? What's in your crown? This is where my tarot deck. This was the oracle card from my flashes, from my Windows of Light shadow deck that I also created. And I like to get one as the focus or the, can you see how truly blessed you are? And do you feel my presence of love and light and protection all around you? Father Spirit coming. Okay, yeah, I hear you. Heavy Father Spirit coming in here. It could have been a brother too, a son. You're watching and this is your son. You'll see the resemblance in the face. This masculine was not elderly when they passed. Although I'm calling this masculine or this spirit guide an elder. Okay. All right. Now, I feel like it's so many multiple stories. I mean, Cancer, if you guys need a reading, reach out to me, man. Like, I'm here to help you, be the messenger. But like, this is also picking up, like, I'm picking up on love too. Like somebody who is illuminated, somebody who you just feel really blessed to be with. It could be a part of your family, somebody who really you value the relationship that you're committed to, and you want to start over here. Could be a Leo or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a Gemini. Above you, in the crown, what are you thinking about? What's over your head as above? You're thinking about, or somebody's thinking about making you an offer, how it's coming in. Okay, intuitively, you got to trust yourself. Trust that all of this work that you've been doing on yourself is going to bring energy into your life where you are going to feel more value. And that means like raises at work, and it's just an awakening here too with the lion that's out here. So she's the commitment card. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is also about getting a really great job that you love, an offer being handed. You've got like, just place it in God's hands. It's right next to a hand with a diamond in it. Like, and also you're so psychically tapped in. This is a feminine that's mermaid energy with a seashell on her head as a hat. Okay, place it in God's hands and let me be your refuge and your strength. Well, strength is out here. It's all around you. Like, I could be also talking to a feminine who, I mean, you just had to show up a lot as the strength in a situation, the calm, the peace, the power, all of it. Wearing two hats, it feels like here. Because typically a Queen of Pentacles isn't showing a lot of emotions, and you're a mermaid here. So emotional strength. And now, like, this is great to have in the mental space to also know that your time here on earth is short, and you're just going to get out there. This is like you opening up to pleasure too, and allowing somebody in again, like committing to something here. Maybe your refuge and your strength. Know that, you're so loved and protected by Father Spirit is here, or even if you're a religious person, that know that you're highly protected and loved here. What you're leaving in the past is the Strength card coming in sideways. And so I feel like maybe you were seeing yourself as really small, maybe in a situation, trying to tame a beast, trying to tame masculines, trying to tame the beast, trying to keep it cool, trying to play it cool. Always, and again, like having to be the strong one. And learning something, you learn something very valuable from all of the experience. Let's say the last 7 years, especially, I'm hearing. What courage is, and what your father taught you about courage, and what it means to be a masculine lion, because that's a masculine lion. So we're leading in our own life. We're the leader and the authority in our own life. We trust our value system, our faith. What we're doing is courageous. What we've lived through, our past experience, there's nothing to be ashamed of fear of making choices again. Because I feel like the presence of the spirit, this masculine spirit is coming in to say we're still connected. 8 frequency. Okay, we're working together. The lion leads with presence. Doesn't have to roar. Especially with a lot of hyenas around, he's saying. Okay. A lot of yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. The Magician is coming next. The yellow on the crown. The yellow. This lighter color yellow. Softer yellows. Yellow could be your aura as well. Okay, there's a thought coming in here with this Strength card. Will you give me a chance? Somebody's like stuttering about it, tripping up over the words about it. Will you give me a chance to do better? Somebody maybe be afraid to ask you for fear of the bark or the bite or something. Like how I keep, seriously, I've been talking fine this whole time until I started asking that question. So maybe you had to set some really strong boundaries in your life. And you're very clear about somebody's behavioral patterns here too. You're in it. In the below section, or what you're hiding, or what's, maybe you're not showing all of this to the world, but you're the magician. You're embracing it. You already took a leap of faith. You're already decided. Like how I was talking about that story with my sister where, she decided in spring that this summer she was going to make it the best. Regardless of what was going on. And it is evolving into a summer I think she'll always remember for the rest of her life. And she may not see that while she's in it, but as the witness, as the one that is holding space and who gets to be in part of her experience, like just in the telling of the stories, like that. I already see that. So this is like, I took the leap. I'm trusting spirit in this situation. Purple parachute. Okay? I'm in it. I'm the master magician here on earth, master of all the elements. I have the skills, I have the confidence in me. I'm the one creating the story. Parachute, like skydiving, pair with a parachute, the M. See how the handlebar look like an M? Okay. So, new beginnings that are heaven sent, and may God bless each thing you do and keep you in his care. These are the thoughts around you. Highly protective spirit presence. Multiple. It's not, but the Father is the one stepping forward. I hear all you guys. You may feel like you're a lot of low, like on earthly realm, you have a lot of spirit guides and familial presence showing up in this reading, and so you kind of feel maybe like not having a lot of family here in the physical realm, but in spirit you do. 8 protection, okay, and you're building a new family, or you're building new experiences. 3 cups. And you're connecting some dots, or you're traveling and getting out there and seeking out different destinations. And what do I love? And I'm going to experience joy in my life. 3 cups. It's a time of celebration. And, this looks more like pinpoint and map, like setting out targets to get and actually going and doing it. Like, I'm going to go this year to that waterfall, and I'm going to go experience that, and asking people places to go and connecting dots, communication. 4 of webs. 3 to the 4 of webs. This is in your future energy. 3, 4 webs, which is swords, by the way. You could have felt very... 3 swords 2 is the breakup card. This is 3 cups. 3 cups, 4 swords. Scratch that. There's been no breakup. Okay, so... You gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. So 3 cups. The cup is overflowing. You turned your perspective a different way. The cone flipped upside down. Getting back to what you love. Okay? And when you go out there and do these fun things, other people, you might connect with others who experience those same things. Or, like say you like going hunting for crystals or rocks or mining, and you get out there and you meet another couple that likes doing that. You're expanding your social circle here. I finally got it out. They're like, ding, 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 ding. And 4 swords is like, you're focused on your healing, separating yourself from other stories, the webs, and creating some sacred healing space in your life. All right? All right. And then getting clear on what you want to manifest. 9 cones, 9 cups. Looks like a family tree to me. Looks like we're all together on this tree, this pine tree, and the pine cones. Trust your intuition. Trust that you're creating your reality, the dreamer in the dream, the illuminated one who is blessed and kissed by the sun. And it does feel, I am talking to somebody religious, because I heard in Jesus' name we pray under grace and divine timing. Amen. Boop. Okay, you're moving on. You're getting your ducks in a row, and you're doing some fun things. We're a duck. 6 swords. And now we're in a hot air balloon. And just like this. Yeah. Ice cream cones and parachutes and trees we can climb, and ducks are silly as fuck. And fun. And a joy. And a hootie motherfucking hoot. And that's you, healed divine masculine energy. King of Cups. King of Cones. You are in love. Love with your life. See, the kings are masters of their domain. Yo. And doesn't he look like a kid? The queen also looks very childlike. We become the real royalty, and the kings and the queens were embracing all the fully the experience of living in this matrix. Doing what we're here divinely to do. Like This will be long-term commitment, love. You love what you do and love your life. Giving to others, receiving in kind, give and receive fully, unconditional love. Like, it's just good. It's glowing. Life is good. Cancer, this is one of the best readings I've done for you in a long time, and I'm super fucking excited, motherfuckers. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I want to savor every moment with you. It's coming up here in the future with underneath that 9 of Cups. All right. And then I drew some Scrabble tiles. And they, with the Father presence here, they want me to pull out a postcard for you, special. But a father or a masculine, whatever. Whoever's watching it, I feel like he's a father. Like, like grandkids could be watching. I don't know. Whales. What's the whale that talks to you? Whale is about creative expansion, family, community, pods, a longing for that kind of home and stability, depth of expression, awe, wonder. The ancient gatekeepers, the whales. I just recently made a whale brooch. The killer whale was the one who was speaking to me. Now it might be the blue whale, or maybe it's the beluga, or I don't know what type of whale's talking to you. The humpback. But it's a positive sign about new beginnings. I'm just saying. A wonderful surprise. And I also wanted to use the L in whale and the flock coming together. A new flock. And you might see other words there, or your initials of your name, too. That I don't, something's locked in, too. To have and to have not. What? I don't know. Now it's squeaking. Okay, let's move that aside. I don't want to spend a long time on that. Awaz? Awaz is a rune. What's Awaz about? Awaz. I heard Awaz. So hold on. Let me just look it up real quick. Awaz 109. Awaz. Defensive measures. The U tree. Avertive powers. 109. Awaz. You might want to look up this rune on your own. I'm not going to spend a long time on this one either, they said. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to read this last paragraph. They said, receiving Awaz, you are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, that's why the strength card coming in here, trials and tribulations, growth is promoted. This may well be a trying time, certainly is a meaningful one. So set your house in order and tend to business, be clear, and wait on the will of heaven. Awaz. And what is this like? I should probably give you the symbol here too. That's. Yeah. I feel like I wanted to spell that out there. Okay. Anyway, that's what I heard. So let me get you a postcard from the Father. What do you want to say here? Let me shuffle up a little bit. Wrap it all up, what they need to hear most from you today. What their heart needs to hear today. I know, well, I'm patient, and so is Cancer. Okay. You are divine beauty. There's the back of the postcard, and I'm going to read it to you. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence, and even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to a higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. Course correcting. Yeah. I love when Spirit reminds me about that and gives it to me in simple terms like, when we're going somewhere or location that we haven't been to before, or maybe some use it all the time. Put in the address to where we're going and the destination. And then if we make a wrong turn, does the GPS want us to make a U-turn or course correct us back on track? That's exactly what our intuition does as well. So maybe it's time to get more focused on your spiritual practice too, and those intuitive muscles, especially when I focused on the cone, the crown, the conch shell on the crown, which is a new beginning. The seashell on the crown. Ice cream cone and seashells. Ice cream cones and seashells. And my favorite flavor, rainbow sherbet. Anything else? Okay. Laugh a while. It's coming in a whale of a tale. Wow, laugh a while. There's some sort of, okay, stop. Okay, Daddy-O has some sort of New Englander, do you call him that? Northern New Englanders, East Coaster, slangy vibe. Okay? And yeah, it just reminded me, like, sometimes you can't even understand the gibberish. It's coming through like that. Yeah, like when I was in Maui too, they have that kind of talk. The island talkers. The guys, when they get to talking, is it pigeon talk? I don't know, something like that. I'm getting them, whatever. Anyways, those are the messages that I have for you today, Cancer. That's where I'm leaving it, and I hope your heart heard a message it needed to hear today. And I would love to hear back from you. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button on the way out. There are many ways that you could support the channel: a share, a comment, a like, donating to the channel. All my links are below. Reach out for your own private reading. Till I see you again, take good care of you. I hope you're finding joy in the journey. Love you bunches. Bye.